Smile. It's Cargyle. I want to talk to you today about Acquanetta Warren, the mayor of Fontana. I've spoken with her a couple times, and I find her to be a very nice lady. I have no personal animosity toward her at all. In fact, by all accounts, she's been a good mayor and has fought diligently for her city and her constituents. But then something changed, and it needs to be addressed. Last week, she went to Washington, D.C. to, in her words, thank our president for the infrastructure bill she worked on with comrades Norma Torres and Pete Aguilar. This bill only passed because of 13 moderate Democrats who still shamelessly refer to themselves as Republicans. Well, Acquanetta went out of her way to call it a bipartisan bill when, in reality, it was highly partisan.
I'm going to have the opportunity to speak on behalf of all the cities in the United States, thanking our president for the infrastructure bill and our Congress members. As many of you are aware, this is a bipartisan infrastructure bill, which means everyone worked together.
You see, for years, Mayor Warren has made a name for herself and enjoyed massive financial support from individuals and companies who believed she was a conservative Republican. But last week, she went out of her way to express her support for the fraudulently elected Joe Biden, Pete Aguilar, and Norma Torres. Why? And why is that important? Because along with Nancy Pelosi, those people are pure evil. And this bill is designed to destroy the middle and lower classes of the United States under the guise of climate change. Their desire is to eradicate private business, private property ownership, and self-reliance, and then replace it with complete government dependence, creating a new nation of slaves, or as I refer to it, communism. None of these people are actually opposed to slavery, just so long as they get to be the new masters. Acquanetta's friends and the baby-killing Guatemalan communist Norma Torres in particular are responsible for the destruction of the lives and families of millions of Mexican and Central Americans with their open borders policy. Under Norma's watchful eye, the United States is now the #1 human trafficker in women and children. She's like the Madam of Central America. For example, Norma is personally at war right now with one Central American president, Nayib Bukele, who is successfully waging war in his country against the drug cartels and gangs. What does that tell you about Norma? So while on one hand, Acquanetta negotiates for the scraps of infrastructure off the Green New Deal table, on the other hand, she publicly supports those who murder babies, traffic in women and children, flood her city with drugs and narcotics, and destroy the current labor force with a massive influx of illegal labor designed to supplant and replace Americans in the jobs they already hold. Is it really that bad, Mike? Yes. Yes, it is. Because this highly partisan piece of legislation seeks to destroy the entire fossil fuel industry of the United States. That means they want to eliminate the natural gas that heats our homes and cooks our food. They want to ban all of our cars and trucks that run on gasoline or diesel. And they want everything run on electricity here in the land of rolling blackouts. Mayor Warren, did you forget that 2 of the major sources of revenue for Fontana are the Rush Truck Centers and the Auto Club Speedway? Remember that gasoline-powered NASCAR track and all of the ancillary businesses it supports? Why do you now support people who hate NASCAR or trucks? People who want to enslave us or our children to the tyranny of communism? Why are you now okay with those who support killing babies, human trafficking, drug trafficking, destroying our economy, taking jobs from your own constituents? How does that help Fontana? And how did you go from this to this? I think we both know.